What's up, Show Nation? This is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
Inside the show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting out west in the American League, the Houston Astros hit 3 long balls as they beat the White Sox on the south side 5-1. They now have 6 straight victories. The Cleveland Guardians picked up 14 hits.
Sorry about that. I had to hold up before I leave. This song is one of my. Ooh, I like this. I gotta find this song. This one about to go into Spotify right now. Yeah, boy, I tell you what, man. It's not like I'm new to music in any way. But actually, man, my generation probably the one that, well, no, I guess music's been music. Let's see what we got. Okay, this is going to be interesting. I got a choice between the two. Hosea Grayson. Well, Grayson's last outing, he wasn't too bad, was he? like, Grayson, I'm trying to force you into the action, and I could easily just set you right here in Javier's spot, and you be ready for the next game, the closing game against these dudes. Ooh, Hunter ready too. Our pitchers just pitches in a whole other position. Okay. Yeah, I gotta go see. So, I gotta check this pitching rotation real quick. So he's the starter. So why are they going to Jose now? That's interesting. Grayson is next up. Right here. How do we get here? Oh, maybe I skipped my colors. I need to change this. I gotta admit, man. Y'all 4 dudes. Okay, so that's it. It's gonna be. Boy, that would just be blasphemous, right? To sit Jose, make Jose a long reliever. Oof. What the way my arms been looking though. But these dudes got so tired last week. Like if we wouldn't have got this break right here, boy, our arms would have been so stressed out in this run right here. So, let's see. Yeah, let's go with Grayson in this one. Keep him in that long reliever position. That way he can come in and save us whenever we need. Somebody don't get off to a great start. Michael. Right in the picture. Let's see. Who is that to take out? Chase, no. Come on, like feel like Altuve, no. Pena, no. Julio Rodriguez, no.
Tune in just to see what can happen, and when it do happen, they gon' want them a fraction of love. Only real when they see that you master. But I'm glad that you noticed. I'ma keep it real. I ain't never been bogus. I'ma find a way even when I'm at the lowest. The storm go away, but the sun's still glowing. Nothing worth it is easy. Nothing easy is worth it. We all live and we die. What you leaving this earth with? Don't crease now, I never fold. I keep my eyes on the road.
Ooh. Wow. 92 arm. Wow. That's huge. Okay. Nah, man, we're not taking Kyle Tuck out this lineup, man. You know what, Kyle? Maybe we'll take you out today, man. Yeah, if we go ahead and sub you out now. Bregman, I have to take tomorrow off. Okay. Do we want Bregman and Pena both out? How can we manage that? Okay, so he could go in and he can come in and catch, or he can go in at third base. Okay. First or third. Okay, so that'll work great. Actually, Abreu's gonna be good. Bregman. Okay. I need to sit one of them. Okay, so Tucker and Bregman sit down today. I will go. Okay, let's do that. No, oh, too bad. Brent. What's up, Kinfolk?
Call me on my celly phone. Hate when you leave me alone. I don't like to Instagram. I don't like when you be out. I just want your home. I know exes hate me now. Can't date you, so they hate you now. All I hear is raindrops. I won't range with new top. When I post a new stop. If I post my I have the world like ooh ah. This right here that new pop. Type to make the move stop. I don't follow rules. I just break them and call mine. Baby, I don't like these boys. I don't like these cameras. I don't like the paparazzi. They remind me of the cops, the ops. You're right. Make sure that I do you right. Keep your up all night. Bedroom feel like fight night. Hold on tight. Baby, I right the do or die when I met you. It's alright, I don't die. I just wanna make your mind for the night, for my life. Live like twice on my eyes. Move away like far away. Hold your hand, then we pray. Then you stay, then we fight, then I like, then I love. We conceive, baby. All I hear is raindrops. I won't raise with new top. When I post a new stop. If I post my I have the world like ooh ah. This right here that new pop. Type to make the move stop. I don't follow rules. I just break them and call mine. All I want is raindrops. I just want a raindrop. I want me a new watch. I want me a new. I don't follow rules. If I drop your I make the world go ooh ah ooh
Ooh. Okay. Ooh, Reed could come in. No, we'll go with Corey Lee over there. That'll work.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Houston Astros going up against the Chicago White Sox. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat, Tim Anderson leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks. He'll barrel up the baseball. He'll hit the ball in the gaps. He'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
Just about ready to go. And our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease. Singing, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Okay, all set to go. And stepping in is the speedy Julio Rodriguez. And the pitch. That one in the dirt, and we are underway. The pitch. That one's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
Next one just misses. And the count's even at 2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Jeremy Pena stands in now and watches strike 1. Enters this one with the 7th best average in the American League. For all the big postseason hits Jeremy Pena has come up with, remember, he replaced the Gold Glove shortstop at Carlos Correa, and then in his first year won the Gold Glove himself. And now 2-1.
Yeah, and that can be a challenge sometimes for the younger players, Boog. They're really good at the, exceptional, extraordinary type of play, but the routine plays is where they tend to rack up those errors, but not the case for Jeremy Pena. Just cool, calm, and collected.
And a pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Righty delivers. That one catches the corner for a strike. In for a strike. Gonna count 1-2. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Now it's the White Sox turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, and towing the mound for Houston in this one, Grayson Rodriguez.
Well, something he had been dreaming about for a long time. His last time out, he got his first big league win. I'm sure he's got that ball secure somewhere that he can enjoy it in the offseason and the years to come. But today, it's time to get back to work, see if he can get number 2.
Tim Anderson in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering in the dirt. And 1-1. Been a real struggle on the mound early on, Singy.
Yeah, having a hard time finding that rhythm, and it's starting to look like a game where the bullpen could get a lot of work.
To the right side, Altuve. The throw to first. Yeah, they take care of Anderson for the out. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. This is a good offense, Chris. You're going to get quality at bats and balls put in play consistently with this group.
And it doesn't really matter who they're facing on the mound. They have the ability to go out and compete and win ball games. If it's an all-star or Cy Young Award winner to just a rookie up in the big leagues. So when you have that, you have a chance to win every night. If I was a pitcher on this team, I'd feel pretty good about taking the mound for him.
Leori Garcia in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Command has been the issue, no doubt. What are you seeing?
Well, it looks like he's fighting against himself instead of just working with himself and allowing his mechanics to flow. He's trying to overthrow it instead of allowing things to just sort of naturally develop.
The next pitch misses, and a count 2-1. And he deals. Started to go after it. Now a look down to third, and he held up. On the ground to the left. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
No, Boog, it can be tough to get a good grip on the baseball when it's cold outside, and that's definitely the case right now here in the ballpark. Could have been something else, but I definitely know that feeling when your fingertips are numb and you really can't feel the baseball.
He's going.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. This ball's chopped on the ground. Throw, and it gets away.
Well, he just tried to force a play that wasn't there. Ends up a single and a throwing error. So now they have to deal with the runner in scoring position. You know, good communication on the field can make a big difference on a play like that.
And now Gavin Sheets. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. Command has been the issue, no doubt. What are you seeing?
Just too many pitches in the heart of the zone. He's not commanding his pitches and working the edges up and down, in and out, and he's getting hit hard.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Sebi Zavala digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Here's a 1-1. Good eye right there.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that is cut on and missed. And that is strike two. Robert on second. Sheets at first. One gone. Swing and a pop-up. And that'll fall for a base hit. One run is in. Another comes in to score, and they're up by 3.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Man at second with one away. Now, Jake Berger. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-zip.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
One down, base is empty. And that one wrapped foul. Liner caught at second.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Here's Elvis Andrus. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
This one in the air, center field. That gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
And this was not how we played this start.
Runner at first with 2 away.
All because of that
first
error that happened with Lee sitting over there at third base. Ah, hey, man.
Sharp grounder.
And
That's
he
through
helped
for a base
himself
hit.
sitting up there throwing one pass
Throw in
first.
holds the lead runner at second. 2
Wow.
on now.
Man, I
with 2
cannot
away.
believe how this
Went up there
went.
looking
And
to
he
be
go there
aggressive and
and
got something he can handle. I
Yoke
really
up
like
a-
that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box.
That first
got a
one
pitch he
didn't
liked, and he got
happen,
it
but we
done.
went a different
Here's
space.
Tim Anderson. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long, but he's got to find a way to shake it off, keep it isolated in one inning, come back out. You could throw up a bunch of zeros and save that bullpen.
Here's a 1-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. A moment everyone thinks of with Tim Anderson is the walk-off homer he hit in the inaugural Field of Dreams game in 2021. That felt like a movie.
Yeah, and it was a movie that Tim Anderson had never seen.
He's in there.
Well, I can understand the defense right there trying to cut off that lead runner at third, but a good jump and an excellent finish for the base runner to get in there safely.
Wow, man, we brought this dude Corey Lee in, and he is playing terrible.
Bases loaded. Leori
And I'm not
Garcia
helping it.
up to
I
the plate.
get it, man.
He's
I could have
0
went to
for 1.
first, but man, dude, stay at... Ah, man, this is so jacked up.
And that's in for a strike. On the ground right side, and that chance handled. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. And the runner is in to score from third. Bad mistake there.
Well, you're already down in the game, and not just by a couple, and then that error allows a run to score, and this is where things can really start to fall apart. As a team, they need
This
to
is
pick
where,
themselves up, find
if
a
I
way to
wasn't
play better
broadcasting
baseball
right
the
now,
rest of
man,
the
this
way.
game might be coming to an end. Wow.
Luis Robert now
Might
reached
just
on
be
an
giving
infield
these dudes
single
a
his first
straight
time.
Tim dub.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Hey, man.
He was late there. Strike one.
That was straight queso right there.
2 outs. That clips the corner. Bases loaded. 2 down. And down on strikes. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. We head to the second on the south side. It's the White Sox 6 and the Astros nothing. Second inning set to go. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. The right-hander back to work.
Alvarez.
There's a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And that one is inside. Got him looking. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Chas McCormick, batting with one down, takes a strike. Went deep in the ball game last night.
Yeah, everybody would tune in when I'm getting blasted.
The pitch. There's a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a guy is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially the guy's earned it. The umpire rolls with him. Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Jose Abreu up to hit. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
The wind of the pitch.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3. Astros are down quietly. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back here on the south side. Now it's the right fielder, Gavin Sheets. The wind and the pitch. That one not close. And that's ball 1. And another ball.
Well, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Way out front for strike 2. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it all.
Zavala, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Whitesox.
2 out, space is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Jake Berger. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Ball 1, no strikes. That one missed.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Fought off foul. And there's a ball. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap, will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Line drive. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. The White Sox lead 1, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Welcome back. Here's the catcher, Albert Mobley.
He's looking to hit the ball the other way in 99% of his at-bats. But if you make a mistake middle in, he can touch you up for a 4-bagger.
There's a swing and a drive. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Knocks it down to first, and he just gets it there in time. 1 away. Here's Corey Lee. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Well done behind the dish. The 0-1. And that's outside. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. 1-2 now.
Boy, I promise you, I'm playing like the bad
Foul
news
off
bears.
the plate. They'll do it again. Right-hander kick steals. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, here's the second baseman, Elvis Andrus. Andrus, a former All-Star, in the 8th spot in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. That one fouled off.
You know, these White Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
And that one is lifted in the air. Grabs it on the run. 1 up, 1 down. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. And he's already singled in this game. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
So 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. kicks and deals. And that's in for a strike. And the righty deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, you talk about a pitch coming in on a frozen rope. The challenges of catching up to 100 miles an hour or above is just tremendous. You see it, at least you think you do, but by the time you swing, it's in the catcher's mitt.
In the air, left field. Dives. Can't get it. Base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with the hit in every game. I mean, he's running his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play.
Ouch, that one got him.
Well, a few things can go wrong when you are delivering a pitch. That grip, slip out of your hand, release point, wind up, all of those things. And I think it's safe to say at least one of those, if not more than one, got away from him.
Robert in the box again, takes a strike. Next pitch is inside, and it's 1-1.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
1 ball.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Anderson flying around third. He scores, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now it's going to be Gavin Sheets. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. They say you win.
1-1.
Strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Got him. Good job at damage control right there. Here on the south side, here's a speed threat. Julio Rodriguez. Cease back to work. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And that's a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Man at first, Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Move to second, and he dives back in safely. Rodriguez leads off second with nobody out. That's ripped. Base hit. Now a long throw home. Runner comes in from second to score, and they cut the lead. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. Not in time. It's a double.
The batter, the second baseman.
All right. Well, we control those bases pretty good on that one, though. Yeah.
Here's the
Wait for
former
him to
MVP,
throw it home
Jose
and take off
Altuve.
the second.
He struck
That's
out
what we got to
swinging in
keep
his
our
first
mind
at
on.
bat.
Let's see what we got while we're playing this game.
Next pitch is popped up.
Come on now, T.
Anderson gets under it. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Oh,
He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
One out and a runner at second. Tries to get back and save.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. Because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And now the 0-1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Robert makes the grab. 2 down. Now the left fielder, Chas McCormick.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Right side. Makes the catch, inning over.
Okay,
A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now at the plate. Sebi Zavala. And a pitch. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that misses off the outside edge.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
A great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off. Some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Berger stands in now and watches strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff.
To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, Brooke, it can be tough to get a good grip on the baseball when it's cold outside. And that's definitely the case right now here in the ballpark. Could have been something else, but I definitely know that feeling when your fingertips are numb and you really can't feel the baseball.
Here is Moncada. Off the mark there. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Zavala, the lead runner out at second. Berger on at first with nobody out. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Pitch misses there. 3 balls, no strikes. And they're all loaded up.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Andrews stands in now. Now looks at that one inside.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Manager out of the dugout, and Jose Urquidy gets the ball now.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Ball to strike. Good eye right there. The 2-1. Good eye right there. Bases juiced. No outs. And now we'll step off and check on third. In the dirt, blocked.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boo. Were we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. And up next for Chicago, Yasmani Grandal, 1 for 2. Check swing, went around. 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And caught on the warning track. Both runners tagging from second and third. The throw's offline, he's saved. And it's an 8-run lead.
Well, right there, he's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out, but you'll take it. Now it's up to the guys coming up behind him to pick up the rest of those runners on base.
Anderson.
You know, Boog, I can relate to Tim Anderson with my football background and baseball background. He played Little League Baseball, but then decided to focus on basketball until he got hurt his sophomore year of high school.
In the air, right side. That's a base hit. Run scores. So 1 out with 2 aboard. Leori Garcia steps to the plate for the White Sox. In there for strike 1. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Andrews coming home. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. And he's got a 2-run triple.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Robert in the box now. No balls and a strike. Chopped out in front of the plate. Play it home. He's safe. And it's 13-1. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Gavin Sheets, 1 for 3. In there, and it's 0-1. Robert leads off first with 1 away. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Here's the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Oh, 0-2 now. The punch out there. 2 away.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And there's a foul ball. And that one ripped into right. And that's a fair ball. Robert makes the turn at second. And that rolls into the corner. The run scores all the way from first. And it's 14-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now Jake Berger. He's already homered here in this one. Check swing went around. It's 0-1. At the belt and fires. Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Next offering way off the plate. Into center. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Abreu. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, these Astros finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
This to third. Moncada tossed to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Albert Mobley up next for the Astros. That one the other way. And there's 2 away. David Hensley will hit next.
No, he will not.
So now a pinch hitter, Michael Brantley, trying to get something going for him with 2 away.
Number 23, Michael Brantley.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That's back there to the warning track, makes the catch. And welcome back. Here's the third baseman, Yoan Moncada. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he's got a double.
Okay, this is just
Clearly
getting
that was a
bananas.
solid double all the way. Nice swing of the bat right there, but that just can't happen on defense. Getting the ball back into the infield. You've got to make a decent throw your infielders can handle. Just gave him an extra 90 feet for free.
Andrews stands in now and watches strike 1. On a line, base hit. In comes the runner from third, and it's 15-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Not much he can do about that one on the mound. Made a good pitch inside and jammed him. He just found a way to fight it off the other way and make it work.
Grandal at the plate now. That's ball 1. And now 2-0.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That catches the zone for a strike, and a count 2-1. And the right-hander deals. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
So the lineup flips over. Tim Anderson steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swings and misses. Strike one. Foul ball. Next pitch just misses. 1-2 to count. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rodriguez settles under it. Makes the grab, one away. Leori Garcia steps to the plate for the White Sox.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Andrews at second. Grandal over at first with one away. Now before the pitch, he looks him back. Next one misses. Now 2-2.
It's a good take.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now it's Luis Robert. That's in there.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Strike two.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next pitch is outside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Right side, hard hit. They get the force. Third out. One run. Welcome back. Now the third baseman, Corey Lee. Cease back to work. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Lee measures 6 feet 2 inches, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
In the dirt. Zavala over to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
You know, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement. But most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Rodriguez at the plate now as he chases after that one. Ball one there. Next offering is in for a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
That one misses in the dirt. The wide to kick the pitch. And that's a strikeout looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Next to hit, Jeremy Pena. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And he deals. That one off the mark, and it's a ball and a strike.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
And a pitch. Misses outside, 2-1. Just missed.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
The pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Liner, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Well, Singy, one of the smallest guys in all of baseball, but the resume is incredible. An MVP in 2017. He's won the World Series twice, 6 times a Silver Slugger, 3 times a batting champ. 8 different times he has been an all-star. What a career he's put together. Struck him out looking. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Back here at the ballpark, and now the right fielder, Gavin Sheets.
The right fielder.
Yeah, and just continuing in the line of Bagwell and Biggio and guys in the Hall of Fame. He's headed there himself, Boog, but one thing about it, you mentioned that size does not hold him back. You know, only Manny Ramirez has more postseason home runs in Major League Baseball history than Jose Altuve.
The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Left-hand hitter waits. And that's in the dirt. In the dirt, 2-1. And that one almost got him.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no. panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And now it's filled up.
Helpful.
High fly ball out into left center field. And it's caught for the out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Seby Zavala. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Tap to first. No play. That's an infield single.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jake Burger.
Man at first with one gone. So now it's the White Sox DH, Jake Burger. He's already homered in this game. And that's in there for strike one. Swings through that.
0-2.
The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Zavala over at first with one away. Next pitch is popped up. Altuve under it. And makes the grab. And there's two down.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Lee makes the catch. Back here on the south side. And now here is Yordan Alvarez. That one ripped. That's back. And that one is out of here. Yordan Alvarez circles the bases. Home run number 15 on the year. And they close the gap. It's 15-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And now Chas McCormick. Liner to second and picked on the hop. In time to grand off. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Jose Abreu now at the plate. And he pumps it a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Garcia under it. Two away. Albert Mobley the next to hit. This one lifted in the air, left field. Garcia puts the squeeze on that one. And that is the third out of the inning. Yordan Alvarez goes yard for Houston. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 7th, and the batter now, Elvis Andrus.
The second baseman, Elvis Andrus.
And here it comes. And takes low for ball one. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now 1-2. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He made him pay for that one. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 17-2.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive. Short to the baseball, squared it up, and the back. Spin carried it out of here.
At the plate, Tim Anderson. The other way, makes the catch. 1 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Garcia stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. There's a strike. It looks like he wants to. Signs again as he steps off the rubber. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering down in the dirt. The wind of the pitch. And a strike in there. Two. Right through there, got him. Now 2 out.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Robert now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first, and they take care of Robert for the out. And that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of. For the top of the 8th, Michael Brantley stands in. And a pitch. Rips one to right. Sheets makes the grab. And there's 1 down. So up next. Corey Lee. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Reed Leon. 1 out. The base is empty for him.
Number 26. Reed.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
And down on strikes. 2 gone.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Hit hard, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, and that's a double. Man at second here with 2 away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
That one missed. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's a ball. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. The pitch. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Around second is Pena. Now he launches a throw over his head.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now here is Yordan Alvarez. Altuve runs. Ball misses. No throw. He's in there safely.
Easy swipe a second right there with no throw down. It looks like they're very focused on this hitter at the plate. I'm not sure if that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but here's a chance to drive in a run.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Next pitch is popped up. Zavala brings it in for the third out. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The White Sox lead it 17-3. So remaining in the game defensively, Reed Leon. He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter. Now it's the right fielder, Gavin Sheets.
Leon.
The right-hander back to work. And that one is inside ball 1. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. In the air right field. Alvarez in position. He's got it. 1 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And here's the catcher, Seby Zavala. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Ryan Stanek.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Makes the catch for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Jake Berger steps to the plate for the White Sox. And fouled off. Check swing, went around, 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one hit to first. He'll do it himself, and that will end the inning. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Joe Kelly. He last pitched 2 days ago. And here is Chas McCormick. And the pitch. On the ground to third. Moncada tossed to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. Jose Abreu up next for the Astros. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Albert Mobley up next for the Astros. And a foul ball. Kelly in his 11th season, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2009. Now the 0-1. Out towards left center. Garcia coming on. Racing, makes the catch. 2 down. Astros down to their last out. And Michael Brantley is going to come up to hit. And a base hit into right center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting, third baseman, Reed.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Reed Leon. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Not close with that one, but he gets him to go after it.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage day or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please
slam it when I'm gonna make sure it's broke. When I'm gone, no one gets on, cause I won't let nobody press up and mess up the scene I set. I like to stand in the crowd and watch the people wonder. But think about it, then you understand. I'm just to music, maybe it's a habit. I gotta use it, even if it's jazz or the quiet storm. I hook a beat up, convert it into hip-hop form. Write a rhyme and graffiti in every show you see me in. Deep
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans, and welcome to a Mother's Day edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the White Sox pounded out 17 hits in this one as they blasted the Astros 17-3. The Angels halted their 6-game losing streak as they beat the Guardians in Cleveland 3-1.
Every hit scored.
The Mariners
17
put
hits,
together 10
17
total
runs.
hits
That's
as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 5-2.
Come on, Javier is not
The
up
Rangers
to pitch yet.
combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the A's in Oakland 4-1. Brendan Donovan had an outstanding 5 hits at the dish as the Cardinals took care of Boston 11-3. The Tampa Bay Rays only allowed 2 hits in the game as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 4-1. The Blue Jays amassed an impressive 6 home runs in the game as they took down the visiting Braves 10-5. The Baltimore Orioles sent 3 balls into the seats as they sank the visiting Buccos 9-6.